Alright, yo, so today we're going to be talking about the 10 most important things that you need to understand before you start trading. So my name is Blade, and what I do on this channel, I strictly talk about forex trading content. Now, point number one is you have to learn the forex trading basics. First and foremost, what is forex trading? Forex trading is the exchange of currencies against one another. So a quick example is right here. As you guys can see, if I'm buying the Euro USD pair, that means that I'm indirectly selling the USD dollar, right? And that's already the exchange of currencies against one another. Before you get yourself involved in forex trading, you need to learn the basics of forex trading. Now, in forex trading, we have things like pips, leverage, lot size. You have to understand all of those things before you start forex trading. I'll be talking about the other basics in the next video, so make sure you subscribe to the channel such that you don't miss out on the next video. So at this point, I assume that you are done with the forex basics and you are done learning everything. This could actually take you around 3 to 2 weeks if you are really serious about this. Now the next step is choosing a broker. Now I have come up with a 4-step criteria for you to choose a broker from. Now the first and the most important thing is that broker should be regulated. Now we have regulatory bodies in the forex market which are actually in a few countries. Not every country has a regulatory body, so you have to make your research before you actually get into any broker that is not regulated. Point number two is that broker needs to have low spreads. That broker should have a good reputation, right? Now, what I mean by a good reputation, before you actually choose a broker to use, now you could actually go onto Trustpilot and look at that broker's reviews, because literally everything is there on Trustpilot. Now, if that broker does not have good customer care, you could just go and see people's comments. If this broker is not responding, that means that that broker does not have a good customer care. And if you see that you ain't impressed by the reviews at Trustpilot, then don't use that broker. So without no further ado, let's get point number three. Alright guys, so after you've chosen your respective broker, you need to understand to use trading platforms. Now, trading platforms, we have things like MT5. Now, recently we've actually had Match Trader, we have C Trader, and then we have Trade Local, right? If a broker only gives you MT4 option, then you need to stay out of that broker. So at this point, I assume that you are done with choosing your desired trading platform. Now the next point is testing your strategy. Now you are actually gonna do this with a demo account. Now, what is a demo account? A demo account is an account that gives you paper money or money that is not real. Now what this helps is for you to actually test your strategy without the stress of using your own money. So point number 5 is understanding market analysis. Now what is market analysis? Market analysis is actually the study of past events, and what this does is it actually helps you to predict the next future of what is going to happen on the charts. So market analysis has two types. One is the fundamental analysis and the next is the technical analysis. Technical analysis refers to the use of tools to analyze the market, while fundamental analysis refers to the use of fundamental or economic events like the news. For example, as you guys could see right here, we actually had some economic event that was just dropped. This was actually NFP, which stands for non-farm payrolls, that was just released about 1 hour ago. So we actually have another event coming in. This is what we call the fundamental analysis, right? And some people could actually trade using the fundamental analysis, and some people could actually trade using the technical analysis. Now the lines that you see on this chart, this is the technical analysis part. As you guys can see, I'm actually drawing lines all over everywhere and boxes, trend lines everywhere. So this is what we call the technical analysis. And then the other part is the fundamental analysis. What fundamental analysis traders do is they study the past news or the past economic events that just happened, and then that could help them predict the next future of the market. So point number 6 is risk management. Now risk management is really important. What this does, it helps you protect your account, especially in times of losing, because you are always going to have losing streaks. It doesn't really mean that when you are trading you are going to just have winners. There are always going to be a time when you are losing, but when that time reaches, what is going to protect you from blowing up your account is risk management. Usually the percentage most mentors give is 2%. Depending on the person's emotions, this will help you detach your emotions from the trade and not close positions early or have fear of losing, right? And those are just a few importances of risk management. Point number 7, guys, is emotional control or psychology. Now, you've probably heard about psychology. Psychology refers to the emotions that a trader has when he or she is in a trade or not yet in a trade. Now, this is very important, especially after you've learned all of the above that I have mentioned. Emotional control is the most important thing, because if you also don't put this in line, then the rest of these won't matter. You may have a very good strategy, you may have back tested each and everything, you may have beautiful risk management, but when your emotions aren't intact, then definitely all of these won't have a purpose, right? So you should make sure that you put your emotions or your psychology in control. Point number 8, guys, is keeping up with global events. Now, these global events could be wars, could be pandemics. For example, recently we had Ukraine versus Russia war, right? Now, those are global events, and these events affect certain currencies because of certain reasons and certain connections between different countries, right? When Ukraine was fighting Russia, countries like the US did side up with the Ukraine, right? Now, this did impact the US dollar in some way, right? Point number 9, guys, is to keep on making research and keep on improving, because the forex markets do actually change. It's not something that is static, right? The forex market do evolve and they do change, because when you get onto your chart, you will realize that in certain months, prices move very fast, and in certain months, prices move very slow, and in certain months, prices just consolidate, right? The only way to actually understand this is to keep on making research and to keep on educating yourself. Last but not least, guys, this is the most important point of all. You need to have a mentor, and choosing a mentor is not something really easy. I mean, it took me a whole year to find the mentor that I was like, okay, this is the mentor that I should be following. And in my case, my mentor is Naveen Prifianu. Choosing a mentor is something that could take you a whole lot of time, but when you find the right mentor, becoming profitable will become like really easy, right? If you follow the steps of the right mentor, you could find a mentor, but when you are actually following a wrong mentor, you need to find a good and a proven mentor, right? That's all I have for you guys today. I'll catch up with y'all in the next video. Make sure that I find you subscribing the next one. So without no further ado, let's get it.